Alright, hello people, welcome back. We're playing some more Minecraft. I got a lot to show y'all today. I got a lot to tell you. Let's go ahead and switch back to this bad boy right here. Alright. So, well, it's going to be a nice surprise right away. Oop. Let's do this out here. Let's back up a little bit. Oop. That's a thing. That's a thing. Alright. Oh, it looks like we got some other stuff going on here. So, I've been doing some stuff off camera. I did something new. I wanted to do it with you guys, but I just was too tired, and I just was trying to collect materials and get stuff ready. But, ta-da! We got ourselves a new spot. Yeah. So, this is home base for right now. This is some farms that I got going up. Now, I haven't been able to collect everything. Oh, mine, the weird eating. My mouse, I think, is broken. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing today? Yeah, so I started a new little spot right here. I went from my older location, which we're going to go back to collect some materials, and came over here. Stefan, how's it going? Oh, that's my horse. Yeah, so this is how the interior looks so far. I got some simple stuff, things starting off right here. And this is my little bed. And now this farm, I'm doing fantastic. Today's been like good news after good news. I'm just pogged and ready to go. It's like I had like a job interview, managed to get the job, so I'm all excited. And then I'm just streaming and enjoying myself. Now, I don't know. I did get a little bump up here though. That's from my other job though. I'm a swim instructor. I was trying to show the kiddo a little backflip in the water, but it was too short, and I just turned around and went. Oop, that must have been loud. Sorry. Right up against the head. Got myself a little scratch. Yeah, so got this going. I just planted the seeds, so it's gonna take a little bit. I got some carrots and I got some stuff. I did get the job, yeah. I got the. I'm gonna be working as a bank teller, and I'm gonna be starting on June 7th. So I'm super excited. It's like some real good news. It's just gonna be like some serious peace of mind right now. But besides that, a little adventure. How's everything going with you? You got any news? Any good stuff going on? No. I'm gonna be streaming the same amount. I tend to stream in the afternoons anyway. Hold on. Did chat not catch up here? I'm confused. Graduating next month? Ah, fantastic! What are you graduating? Now, for me, the streaming isn't going to slow down because I do it in the afternoon anyways. So, it's going to be fine. I just get off, and I'll probably be doing the same thing in the afternoon. In all actuality, I might be streaming even more now. Because it's going to be a different kind of job, so it should be easier. High school? That's fantastic. What do you got for college? What's your plans? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just like reading in two places here. The chat is showing up on my feed, but it's slower on the actual chat window that I pulled up, so it's tripping me up a bit. All right, 2nd of next month, and you turn 18th on the 20th. Congrats, dude. You're gonna be starting stuff off real quick and easy. Well, maybe not easy. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really cool. What kind of music are you into? See, while I'm working there, I'm also going to take on some classes myself. I really want to finish my AA because I still want to... Where? I know I have it somewhere. Did I not bring it? There it is. Yeah, so like, oh, hello, let's start. So, okay, I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Really? Do you have yourself a YouTube channel and that going on? It'd be the perfect place to start doing some stuff. Death Step. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's like a version of dubstep and maybe metal, but I'm not sure. Like my talents lie more in the visual media. So when it comes down to music, I'm a little bit inept. I have no idea. But it's very, very interesting to myself. Like, it's stuff that I want to know more about if I can. Where's my shovel? Okay. What kind of videos were you posting up anyways? Okay, so this is what I kind of figured. Dubstep but heavy. I got you. It's like I don't even have a single idea on how that would even sound, to be honest. When I get a new laptop. Like FL Studio. Doesn't Adobe have a lot of good stuff? Did I see origami? I used to know how to make an origami flower or an origami heart, but to be honest, it's years ago and I've done forgotten. I need to work on that. For me, I'm more visual kind of stuff, so I got a lot of things going on in the back. Oh, hold on. Let me write this down, these chords. 57, 72, 37. Oop. I think I've actually been to this spot right here, so I might have a good idea where I'm at already. The thing is, I don't even know how you would go about it on doing videos and stuff like that. It's always some interesting stuff, though. Would you do, like, tutorials and stuff on the matter, or would you go about just having your songs being played and having the track move along? Oop. Let me not go this way. I actually, once upon a time, a long time ago, tried to do a Photoshop channel because my little brother took my portfolio, the flash drive of my portfolio, and he ended up using it to mod his Xbox 360. So all the information I had on that flash drive just disappeared and got destroyed. Now, I did have a backup as well, but That went bad as it got wet, I think, or something happened to that flash drive, and everything on it just got wiped. So both files that I had with every single work that I've done just gone and poof in an instant. And well, I hope so too. Let me know when you start doing it, and I'll check it out. Yeah, so my portfolios were lost, and I tried to recover it, and by doing like videos and seeing if I can get people to try and help me out by giving me ideas and stuff. Oh, I didn't bring the leads. Hey, excuse me. Let me put them in here. Yeah, so I was trying to make my thing work online, but I just couldn't think of anything creative enough to really make it work. Trying to go to positive 57. That's not the right way. This is the way. $37. So it'd be here and straight up pretty much. So let's go up one more. That looks good. I got some chickens in here. Alright. I don't know, I'm not going the right way, am I? That's the direction I need to go. No, that's not the right way either. So I go over here to 37. There it is. So this is the direction I need to go. Welcome back. Yeah, so I was trying to develop my stuff. It's not until I decided that I was going to make a gaming channel where I really got inspiration to get on my design and Photoshop stuff. And I've been trying to be better at my drawing practice and stuff like that as well. Like, I have some stuff. Have I done goofed? 72. What's so straight up? I'm like a big idiot, aren't I? Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, so, but regardless, besides that, I'm not trying to do more of. It hurts. It doesn't want to stop. Come on. Let's do this. Didn't block it. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm trying to get school done, get all my good things, get my practice in. It's all a part of the plan. All I know is getting this job, making things easier for me. I'm dead. That's the first time in a while I've died. Good thing there wasn't any more lava. I need to grab a temporary pick. What are y'all gonna be doing for your graduation? Are you gonna do like a party or anything like that? Where's my iron? It's like when I graduated from high school, I ended up going to the Cheesecake Factory. Rip, yeah. That's what happens when you get a little lazy. You're clever for your own good. Oh, for really? Just chilling, playing some drums? No joke. I think if I dig right here. Right here, maybe? Oh! Hello! Let's hope I don't, like, fall and die. Yeah. Oop, that's the wrong way. Oh man, you're balling out of control with everything. The only instrument I ever learned how to play was... I don't have a helmet, okay. The only instrument I ever learned how to play was the saxophone. Oh man, so you must be shredding it on those things. Well, shredding on the guitar. Is there an equivalent to shredding, but for the drums instead? That's a thought for your brain. It's an interesting thought in general. Okay, percussion, gotcha. I played the tenor saxophone. That was the instrument I learned how to play. Now, was I any good? No, not really. I just got the basics down. Playing really fast in the torrents? Is that the word you just used there? Toms. Beyond anything music related, my brain does not like. My body can't figure it out. Like, it takes me forever to get anything really working with that. The only reason why the saxophone went pretty well, and that's just because I was about to say, did you put... What I was about to ask, what is Aaron? I have no idea what that was. I'm like, my translator Joe isn't here. Oh, this is further up, much further up. Okay. It's like, thank you for the translation. I feel like I need to read up on this stuff just to get a better understanding. Granted, I don't even know that much about the visual art besides Photoshop related items. I'm not saying that I don't know my stuff, I just don't know it by name. Just never something that I had to really figure out until more of a recent matter. Yeah, I don't like that noise. Well, are you gonna be like having a barbecue, food, drinks, all that kind of good stuff going on? All I know is I'm definitely gonna be trying to celebrate this weekend. Doing what? I'm not exactly sure yet. Oh no, that's a bad place. Am I right next to a spawner? I am right next to... Hey! Hey! He broke my pants! Uh... So there's a place here called Fuji Sushi. And that's where I want to go this weekend. I've been on like such a sushi itch where I'm just trying to like eat all the sushi. They give you unlimited sushi, spring rolls, appetizers, all that for like 15 bucks. 16 bucks dinner, I think. I think it's 12 for lunch. It's so good. I wonder why that is. Why is lunch always cheaper than dinner? When you could probably eat all the same amount in dinner. No? I was like that once upon a time as well. Excuse me? Who told you you can come? Say hello? Okay. So, like, I didn't like sushi for a long time. What ended up happening was... Oop, that's not the right settings. I was working one day at a dealership, and one of the guys there, he's like, hey, I can't eat all this. Do you want it? And I'm like, it was tuna, and I'm just like, sure, I'll give it a try. Every time I had the opportunity to try it, I'm always willing to try it. And then I found out tuna. I do like the tuna. The tuna's pretty good. And then having that, starting it off, kind of gave me the opportunity to really kind of try it out. And it turns out that I actually do like it quite a bit, when originally I hated it, and I hated it a lot. Like, I wouldn't eat... But it's taking me time to kind of get used to it. I don't think I'm going the right way here. On Discord? Tuna fish sandwich? If you want, we do have a Discord you can join. I think you just gotta type in 2 left fists and you'll find it. You can always go ahead and join that, and we can always get in touch with each other on that. I did go the wrong way, like an idiot. I went a way. Let me know if you find it, or you can always follow on Twitter, and I can go and hit me with that message, and I'll see if I can find you. I love the tuna fish sandwich. It's fantastic. I don't want to see their faces just yet. Let me go down. Let me double check. Yeah, it's this way. It's this way. Alrighty. No problem. I'll go, but yeah, I'll go ahead and see if I can find you and hit you up on the Discord as well. Let's see if I can find that pesky lava that ruined my day. Oh, I have a lot to go down. Ooh, some quartz. Well, if you don't like sushi, tell me, what's your favorite food? There goes that pesky thing. Yeah, what? I forgot this stupid thing's broken. There's a lot of bad stuff going on there. It doesn't want to go away. Pizza? Pizza's very, very good. We've been doing a lot of personal pizzas recently. Like, we've been making it ourselves in the oven. Just some little bitty guys with pre-crust and stuff like that. I can't get enough of it. Like, that one, for some reason, I can a lot. And I'm not a big fan of eating the same thing over and over again. Just never was. Never really think would be. God, dude. So there's a big pocket above us. Oh, did I finally kill the sucker? I finally did it. There's this place, though, I haven't been able to really find anything good. Like, for me, Domino's tends to be the best. But I want to find something, I don't know, a little different. Like, I know there's a place here called Biggie's, and Biggie's has some good pizza. How do we use this other pick? G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P? What? Oh, dude, I didn't know that was a thing. C, V, X, Z. That's not what I want to do. I always forget what button it does. I was like, right now though, burgers, Freddy's burgers, those are fantastic. That's what I had for dinner today. Like, we forgot to take out something for food. No, I'm not in Michigan. I live in Florida. Do you live in Michigan? I'm guessing so. Yeah, I don't know if it's a chain or not. Like, I have no idea about it. Like, when it comes down to it, not a single idea whatsoever. You know what? That's actually a good idea. I wonder if they can let me squeeze through. It's like, but Biggie's must be a chain. But they have this grandma pizza. I think it's what it's called. But it's so good. It's a squared pizza. It's pretty big. Some of the best pizza I've had in a little bit. But for fast food, I'm a big Domino's guy. Papa John's, none. I really don't like it. And then Pizza Hut, it's a little bit too sweet for my taste, but I can do it. I'd rather have Caesars, to be honest, than any of those. It is a lot of cows. And I'm about to thin the herd. Just a little. I don't know if I fed them all. I'm guessing so. Like, I wanted to do this earlier, but it's going to take a second. Good thing about a herd this big, though, I can totally get a lot of these guys. You order the California burrito? So, I worked in a Mexican restaurant, actually. Oh, dude, they're very good. So, in our Mexican restaurant, we had some California burritos as well. Foot-long burrito, everything on the inside. It's so good. You get grilled chicken or steak. I destroyed it every time. No joke, though. The first time I... Yeah. So... Oh, it's getting dark. So, depending on what place you go, depends on whether they have French fries in it. The further south you go, the less likely they have to have French fries in them. It really just depends on where you're going. Some of them do, some of them don't. The restaurant I worked in didn't have French fries, but the moment somebody told me that French fries were a thing, I'm like, I have to try this. I made it myself. I go into the kitchen all the time and make the California. Okay, he's gone. And that's what I would eat. I would go in and throw French fries in it sometimes. I also did a California burrito with chicken tenders. That's some good stuff. Oh boy. I'll get them in later. There's a lot of good stuff you can do. Oh wow, I didn't mean to break that. And he also didn't mean to try to threaten my baby cow here. One of my favorite things were to do those. You know what? That's a guilty pleasure, and I will admit it completely. Those little frozen burritos or chimichangas, I like them quite a bit more than a lot of Mexican restaurants. Like, I'm very picky when it comes down to my Mexican food. Dude, they're bussin'. But I will always go ahead and destroy one of those frozen ones. Those always come out really good. But when you take me to a random restaurant, Mexican restaurant, I feel like they always try to cut corners and they don't really make them taste as good as they could. And it makes me sad. I go to a Mexican place, I'm excited, and then I get disappointed in the food. That's why, like, the place I worked at, it has me spoiled. It's easily the best Mexican food I ever had. And I was able to eat it for free when I was working there. Oh, dude. It was so good. Now I don't even know what I even think about. Hello? Look at all the babies. Now, do I have anything good here? clay is good. Yeah, for some reason the kids loved them. They would always destroy it. I think it's just because it's so simple. Just bean? You don't get any meat? So, yes, I do put rice in my burritos. Like the California burrito that we had rice, beans, guacamole, sour cream, either steak or grilled chicken, or carnitas. A carnita burrito on occasion is fantastic. Then it would have lettuce, and it's covered in cheese dip. Now, it's the best cheese dip I've ever had. It is freaking good. It's amazing. It's 10 out of 10. Ah, hey, die. Some of the best stuff you could eat, put all into that giant burrito. Now, the restaurant I worked in never really did. Oh, so they're called bean burritos? Okay, just bean burritos. Were you trying to say frijoles? Pierogies? Pierogies are something different, actually. Where's my phone? Like, I've been hearing pierogi all the time recently, and I have no idea what it is exactly. Let me see what this is. A pierogi kind of looks like a dumpling. I am definitely a dumpling guy. Oh, you're missing out. You have Gouda, American. I'm not a big fan of Swiss. Swiss has its place, but not very much. Monsuts. There's a lot. There's quite a few. Like cheese. Colby Jack, Pepper Jack. I can't really think of some others. Hold on. Oh, and if you give me a Parmigiano Reggiano, that's some good stuff right there, dude. It's like a pasta with mashed potatoes inside. I think I might have had those before. They sound really good. No. Not all American cheese is processed cheese. We do have, if you get Kraft's, yes. But if you go to Walmart or something and you look up deluxe American cheese, and it says made with real milk, that's real cheese. It's not processed cheese. Yeah, it is fair enough. A lot of people are the same way. You know, like if you ever charcuterie board, I'm getting a tongue twister. Hold on. I don't remember how to say it, but those little fancy cheese boards, they always have little tiny cheeses on them for that exact reason. Big cheeses like that are kind of hard to eat, especially when they're very strong cheeses. But the white queso that was made at Lanap is a mixture where it's kind of softened up because they cook it in milk and to reduce it down a little bit, and they have jalapenos in it to give it and add in a little bit extra flavor. And not spicy at all. So it'd be a nice low-end kind of thing that tastes very, very good. What was I about to do? I have my villagers down there, but I don't want to get them just yet. Let's check out the carrots here. I need a lot more carrots to properly farm the other spot. Yeah, it looks like it needs a little bit more time. Yep, exactly. Queso. You know, queso's made with, well, the queso where I worked is very, very good. I had people literally call it liquid gold. I really like spicy food. I love it. Now, once upon a time I didn't. So there's this one time, we have something called enchiladas suizas. So they're enchiladas with green sauce on them. And the green sauce that goes on them is a tomatillo sauce. It's not spicy at all. But we had a new guy in the back who accidentally mixed the jugs of spicy and not spicy. They look literally the same. So the new guy did that, and I ate like 2 enchiladas because we were busy and I was starving. I scarfed him down, and then I get hit with the heat. The spicy sauce was made out of habaneros, and oh boy, I was incapacitated for like 20 minutes. Like, I literally couldn't work and I couldn't do anything. I was trying to kill the spice. But after that, I kind of got, like, I built a really high tolerance because of that. So I got used to it over time, and I just started really liking it. Like, it's just some really good stuff. See, I like sometimes a very, very spicy sauce is appropriate, but I prefer spicy with flavor. If it's too spicy where you can't taste the flavor, then it's not enjoyable, and what's the real point? Unless you're gonna add just so little to where so it won't be spicy in the first place, you know. But I don't really find a good use for that. I'm like, there's no point to doing that. This quartz are a goodie. You know? So I'm like, let's avoid that. I don't think it's a good reason to make things really hot. The bomb hot sauce. Isn't that the hot sauce from like Guy Fieri? If I remember correctly, I think that's that kind of hot sauce, right? I do remember this. Like, I know he has a ridiculous hot sauce, and a few of them at that. From the hot ones. What are the hot ones? Is that show? I know there's a show that they do like a spicy wing challenge type thing with a bunch of different. With that scene guy? That really narrows it down. Is it that one show where they put a bunch of sauce on wings and stuff like that? Where they get like a bunch of celebrities and stuff to get on the show and try to do their wing challenge and have a conversation with the guy as the wings are getting hotter? Yeah. All right. I got you. I got you. What you're doing. I don't know how many sculling units it is. Scalding units. I know it's pretty up there. That's for sure. I would love to try the challenge, to be honest, though. It's like on the channel, I'm thinking about doing one of those spicy challenges as well with Geo. I don't know if you saw our other video where the soda challenge thing is, but I want to try to eat spicy and see how far we can go in one of those challenges. I think it'll be very, very funny. The soda challenge, that one was really funny, but it just got funnier closer to the end. Especially when Geo started getting hurt by the heat. I mean, not the heat, but well, I'll leave it as a surprise if you haven't seen it. Very, very funny, though. I liked it quite a bit. But I'm a big fan of spicy. 1.5 million. God, that is crazy. Isn't the Carolina Reaper just like 1.2 or something? If I remember correctly, I think that's how it is. Let's Google that. Carolina Reaper Scoville units. No, so the Carolina Reaper has 2,200,200 on the Scoville units. It is crazy. I can't even imagine. I think that one might be the ghost pepper level. Let's see. Ghost pepper time? Like, I get my butt kicked once we get up, like, above habanero. I don't know what's higher. Give me immediate number, please. On a Scoville scale, it's 1,041,041, roughly. Let's round up to 42. Yeah, so that one must be done with the ghost pepper and then added with a few other peppers to probably increase the heat. But I want to start looking into something like that for a challenge. I think that'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, no. The thing is, the Carolina Reaper was made with the ghost pepper to be even spicier. And I'm like, these madmen. Look, you already have a pepper that can burn your hand. Due to the capsaicin that's in them, if you're just holding it barehanded, why make something even hotter than that? It's absolutely ludicrous. But there's people who want to do it. I actually had a friend one time back in high school. He ends up bringing a ghost pepper, and he ended up eating it in the middle of school. The guy was crippled for hours. Like, he immediately puked it back up, and he just couldn't do anything for the rest of the for a good chunk of the day. He had to go to the nurse's office. He was crawling on the ground pretty much. It was done for. I'm like, I can't imagine. There's some straight up masochists in this world when it comes down to these spice. That's a lot of carrots. A pure capsaicin extract? I don't think Gio would go for it. Like, to give you a funny story, so Chino has a decent tolerance. It isn't anything crazy. My tolerance is a little bit higher up, and that's because I literally got my tongue burned by the hot sauce that I was telling you about earlier. But the thing is, we were in Dick's Wings one time, and I got Dick's Secret Sauce, which isn't that crazy high. It's nothing out of like soup. Like, I think it's like 150,000 or something like that. And I'm eating the wings. Granted, it's taking all my focus to be able to eat these wings. Because, like, the moment I take too much of a break and it come down and it hurts me a little bit. And I'm like, hey, Gio, you want to try one of these? Comes up, tries it. Manages to eat the wing. But then his eyes start to water. He starts just shaking, having issues. And you could really tell that he's starting to suffer a bit. And then he leans too far back and gives his head a good whack. He goes, plop! On the thing behind him, and immediately kills me. It was absolutely some of the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I just could not stop laughing. Like, it was so funny that I actually couldn't finish eating my food. Like, I lost the focus, and then my dinner was not ruined. I had like 2 wings left, but I was done. But I'll tell him. I'll recommend it to him. Well, let's see what he has to say about it. I forgot I had a bee over here. Where's the sun? Oh, is it morning still? Okay. No, but it's some of the funniest thing. Like, he has just the heat. Spice is crazy. Who's getting my money? What was that? Where'd the other guy go? There he is. I want to have 2 stacks left. I got 2 stacks left. Sounds good. So, speaking of buses, back in high school, Gio forgot something important in class. And it was a binder of his. He absolutely needed it. Whatever reason. I can't remember what was the reason. But, oh man, the poor guy ends up running back. And I see him running back. I stick out my head out of the window. And I'm like, run, Gio, run! And he is trying his best to hold some butt. The guy's fumbling with his jacket in one arm, fumbling with his backpack in the other, and he's going like this in a weird way. It looked like he had a pole stuck up his ass, and he was running like a wide-legged penguin. And I couldn't stop laughing. Like, me trying to get my head back into the window from laughing so hard, I ended up smacking it back here, which made me laugh even harder, which got everybody else to laugh even harder. And the bus driver did stop for him, but I was done. Like, he got on the bus and I couldn't stop laughing. I was crippled. I ended up falling in my seat. I was laying there and I was just dying, breathing really, really heavy. But it's easily some of the funniest things I've seen ever. And the poor guy, man, he was just trying to get his stuff and go home. It's like, there's just been some crazy stuff over the years with Chino. I don't know if you've seen him yet. Have you seen Chino? Chino and Gio, by the way, is the same person. Oh yeah. So freshman year, I was trying to be the cool kid and have sunglasses indoors. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy. If you'd be so kind, please hit the like and subscribe button. But I was trying to be the cool kid in English class. I had sunglasses on. I was leaned back. Teacher calls me out. I was like half asleep during the class, but it was some simple stuff. It was just English 1, easy stuff. I was answering all this stuff. I wasn't even worried about it. And at first, he wasn't worried about it either, until a friend of mine, he literally did the same thing on the same exact day. We became friends after that. His name was Casey. Had sunglasses in. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Well, and he was trying to be even cooler. Had leather jacket on. It's the middle of summer. Sunglasses. He had long, flowing hair. Like, to be honest, everybody was jealous of this hair. You know when you see like a dark tan horse with that black hair that flows in the wind type of thing? That's what this guy's hair was. Everybody was jealous. And when at the end of the class, he comes up and he was like, "You were asleep. asleep, weren't you? And I'm like, yeah, I was out cold. And I was like, the teacher tried, but he wasn't able to really keep my my attention long enough to make anything happen. But it was some of the funniest stuff ever. And then we would keep doing little things here and there until we actually got in trouble for the hair. I meant for the sunglasses. And then we stopped doing that. But oh man, every time. Like, I still remember this teacher's name, and I'm terrible with names. His name was Mr. Martin. In class, we were just poking fun. He would say something, we'd slip something back. He'd bend over, and Casey would come up and be like, make it sound like he farted. And everybody would start laughing at him, and he would do that weird thing that you see in movies, where the teacher jumps up, and he's like, who did that? Granted, we weren't terrible to him. We were still nice. We were just poking fun. But that's with just us. Some of the other classes, though, no, they didn't like him. So they purposely tried to get him out. Which after that year, I believe he did retire. But he was in there for a very long time, so I'm not surprised that he did. Oh no, but Mr. Martin was really nice. I liked him. It was just fun to poke at him a little bit. One time, I also like hopped in through the. So he wasn't paying attention. He left the window open. Well, thank you. All right. I hope you have a good night. I'll see you next time then. But there was this one time, though. I was in class, and he left the window open, and I decided to just, like, sneak out and hop out the window. I was hiding around the corner to see if he noticed. He noticed that something happened around the window, but he ended up just kind of, like, brushing it off. Yeah, he ends up brushing it off like it was nothing. And I come back. Oop, things are still growing. I'll go ahead and leave this right here. These are my seats. So he ends up brushing it off, and then I kept poking my head in, and I was just whistling at him. I was like, and you just in the middle of the lesson, he'd stop and turn around, and trying to see what was going on. And eventually, he noticed, he's like, where did Juan go? After he realized that, I ended up sneaking back in there, and I'm like, what are you talking about, Mr. Martin? I was here the entire time. He's like, no, you weren't. I'm like, yes, I was. He's like, I'm here right now, aren't I? And you marked me present earlier. So it was just a sneaky little thing that I did that managed to confuse him enough to where it was very, very funny. Still one of my favorite teachers. I had a few, but but not so many. Not like a lot of people tend to when they're in high school. A lot of them tend to have the most favorite guys here. But yeah, I wasn't so wild in high school though. I didn't have too many things going on. I think freshman year is when I tried to be the most, cool type of guy, being trying stuff, but it wasn't really my style to do that. I was more of the talker and the chit chatter. Like, you couldn't get me to shut up. Granted, I just sit there and say everything that came to mind pretty much, but to have the friends to talk to though is the thing. Is like, if I was pretty much more on the quiet side if I first met you, but after I got to know you, I talk quite a bit. I was that one guy that everybody really knew. Or everybody knew. And they just say hi, chit-chat for a little bit, and head off and do their own thing. Alright. So let's see. What are we going to do now? Let me throw this wood. Cobble. That's some good stuff. Let me get rid of this sword. The Fortune 3, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and collect some more clay. So to let y'all know, the plan for today is collect more materials for the buildings. And, oh, come on, I was jumping fine. Collect more materials for the buildings. After I collect some of that, we'll go ahead and see if we can start building at least a little thing to have our own cow pen over there, and then see if we can get something set up for the villagers over there as well. Clay. I wish I still had more levels, so I can try to get a diamond shovel to make that fortune happen. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, so I'm going to have to use this axe to kind of take it down. It's alright, though. Hopefully it's not slower than just using... swim, please. Oh, this is going to be terrible. Did I not have fortune? How much do you get normally? Seems like 4 is the number. Every time. Yeah. But I hope y'all like how that thing is starting to look. Hoop. Hoopla, hoopla, baby, boop. Ah, I forgot the tweet. Let's see. Alright, I sent a little tweet. Sorry about that. Oh, it's getting dark. Packer. And I don't have a bed. This place is dangerous. I already died enough. Let's go home. Alright. Yeah, so I didn't realize how much bricks are going to be a part of our thing. So clay will help us get emeralds, which will help us get things. Actually, why am I grabbing clay? I have masons. I just need emeralds. Well, I will still need clay to trade. Hey, so I'm okay. I'll go ahead and grab a few stacks of some clay. We'll go ahead and trade some of it, get some emeralds, go ahead and get some of the good stuff from my masons over there. And then we should have plenty more material to go ahead and continue. I don't know if I'm going to do the food source thing. I think it's fine to go ahead and come over here for food. Well, they won't grow if I'm not here. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what's going on. But what I do know is I definitely need to get this ball rolling here. I see a horse. This is my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Tastes like raisins. I don't know if any of you remember that. That's an old meme for sure. Oop. Gimme. Yeah, but I was saying earlier, got the new job. I'm doing great. I'm fantastic. Had a good dinner. Got a lot of energy. We did an escape room today. So the escape room was a spy one type thing, where it was really cool. We actually managed to get out of the escape room with literally 15 seconds to spare. And at the end of it, we were pretty much defusing a bomb. So it was like basically movie style. We're rushing against time to try to get this thing defused, and managed to do it with literally just a tidbit of time left on the timer. On both timers, like the escape room timer and the timer for the nuke. It was literally within seconds. And the fantastic thing is I actually got one of the hardest puzzles come done. Like, I was the one who came up with the idea and managed to get it working, which makes it even better. The lady came in and she's like, "You guys did fantastic. Y'all even got the puzzle that normally stumps everybody." And I'm just like, yes! Big brain! I don't use it very often, but when I do, I use it well. So that made me feel good. Yeah, I don't really tend to do things like that very often. So it's like I get the opportunity to it. I'm just like, vamonos, we got this. Let's do this. Yeah, so it's just my friend Jessica. She ended up getting a job there, and they were training her, but they wanted her to go through the escape room so they have she can have a good idea on how it actually is. So we managed to get in there and do it. I gotta say though, the only thing is it was early. We did it at 8:45, and granted, I do tend to wake up before that, but I take like an hour to kind of get ready, watch some anime, some YouTube, you know, be nice and relaxed, enjoy myself, and then I kind of end up waking up properly. So I did take a little bit more time, but it's not easy being out in the wild early like that. I felt like I was about to go on like a trip or something to Busch Gardens, but I tend to. Which I should do again. I have the fun pass. We're halfway through the year and I've only used it once. Oop. I need to get my brother, and we need to pick a day to go back. We ended up getting the fun pass together, so him and his wife. Oop. Yeah, no, my niece didn't get the fun pass, which, to be honest, I think it's great. Not because I don't love that she would come. The thing is, she's 2. So it's not like she'd be able to get on any of the rides. So there's no real point for her to come in the first place. Not until she gets at least a little older. I gotta say though, she's very daring. Like, she's willing to do anything that comes her way. There's not a lot that scares her. The only thing that scares her are like ugly figurines and stuff like that. There was this game that I don't remember what we were playing. It was like more of a board game thing, where you kind of get your little mini armies and you try to take everybody else out. A very interesting thing, but there's this big like Cyclops looking thing, this behemoth here, and it's and then it's just some weird thing altogether. And it was just so ugly and menacing looking. That's one of the few things I've seen her freak out about in a while. Alright, but to give y'all an update on my shoulder, though, it was doing better. Most motion's back. But I kind of hurt it again this morning. I woke up and I was laying on my belly. Well, I rolled over on there just to stretch. I stretched out, but it seemed like that position that I was in, stretching out, ended up like tugging on my arm more than I thought it would originally, and it feel like it pulled it again a bit. I was literally up against the wall earlier, and I was just like kind of shoving it to see, and it felt like it kept popping, and it felt better. So, from what I can tell though, I'm definitely gonna have to go to the doctor and get it checked out. Like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna heal properly on its own, and I want to make sure I don't get any serious injuries, long-term effects. Because I already have one in my knee, and to get it in my shoulder, dude, I would be like, I'm a dying man here. It's like, give me a break, please. I haven't done anything to deserve this. There's some crazy stuff, but besides that, everything seems like it's going on. The lessons are going well as well. I have one student though that's having a little bit more of a hard time than the comparatively speaking. Like, he is a little afraid of the water. It doesn't mean he's not willing to try. Trying isn't the issue. It's just the fear prevents him from attempting the things properly, which just makes it a little harder for him to learn. He's also a little bit afraid to keep his head underwater for too long, which I think is a combination that, like, he's a little sick and his nose is congested, which makes it difficult for him to keep his head underwater because he's afraid, since he can't breathe fine in the first place. So this one's going to take me a little bit more to kind of like piece together. And once I get that kind of under control, it's going to work out better and he'll be able to start swimming relatively easy. The only thing is like, I think he's going to need a little bit more time. Is this a new village? I mean, there's villages around here left and right. Oh, I collect a lot of clay, that's for sure. We'll try to trade most of it first, and then whatever we get back. I wonder if that's an actual deal. I don't know. The door's open. Oh, yeah. This is the village I've been to. I didn't realize it was that way. Yeah, but it's just going to take a little bit of time for him. Hopefully I can get it done. The thing is, he has 6 lessons. So, like, originally the first day was to assess it, and it looked like he would be able to swim the actual strokes. But after today, assessing the situation, it looks like we're going to have to slow down and go to like a normal doggy paddle first. And get him to do that so he can actually maneuver in the water and not be afraid of the water. Like, I need to get him comfortable so he can be able to get into a position that allow him to learn the proper strokes in the first place. But everything comes in due time. I'm excited though. I'm excited for him. I think he can do it. Where am I? I always get lost in this swamp. Now with the other student though, I was trying to let her have fun because we were working on strokes for a little bit. And she asked me if I could do flips. And I'm like, yeah. And the water was too shallow. So since it was so shallow, I immediately just bonked my head. Where's my little mountain here? I am lost. Well, that's where I need to go. I see it now. I gotta say, I love this swimming mechanic. Just chilling in the water with a baked potato in my hand. I don't think that's where I need to go. That's where I need to go. It's not easy to swim like that. I don't know how many circles I've just made. So I had an interesting thing today. Kind of irritated me a bit. What was that? Turned around. So, to let y'all know, I might have COVID. The reason why it's a might is because one of our friends that we hung out with has it. Oh, you... What? Okay. Yeah, so as she has it right now. She's okay, so it just really depends to see what's happening here. But oh, dope. You're a cleric guy. All right, cool. Oh, it's a witch. Witchity witch. Oh, hello. Hi, I don't want to talk to you. Now, so I might have it. So I went to go get tested today with Chino, and it just became a big headache. Oh yeah, that's literally a 1-to-1 trade. Okay. And the big issue at hand is, I go here. Oh, my pick's nice and fixed. Thank you. You're not making it easy for me, huh, bud? Seems like I'm gonna have to get more of these masons. Now, we're going around, and we're looking online, and it says, testing, no appointment, free, everything like that included. Okay, so we go to the first place. Turns out the first place is not free. You have to, or it is that it didn't say that it wasn't free. Still requires the insurance, but it's like, oh, we need an appointment. I'm like, what do you mean we need an appointment? Your online thing literally says there's no appointment. So that throws a huge hiccup into the entire situation. Then we're like, okay, find the next place. Find the next place, and then we try there. It doesn't work. We can't. Do I not have any more coal or anything here? How do I mix those things? Stone, cutter, iron, and just literally stone, right? Oop. Yeah, so we literally go to 4 different places to try to take this test. One place is trying to charge us $255, and it doesn't accept our insurance. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't accept our insurance? What do you mean it's $255? I'm like, we're here in a pandemic. People need to get tested. I need to get tested because, like, I work with kids and that, and I'm like, I don't. Oh, crap. No. I'm like, there's no way I can not get tested and find out about this when I need to know about it now. I'm like, people work, people do all this stuff, and you're trying to do this to us. I'm like, how is that right? How's that even fair? It makes no sense. And we're here. And we're going to these places, and they're all telling us the same thing. All right, great. We go to 4 or 5 different places. It's getting too late, and it seems like nobody wants to try to take us. So we end up having to go home and haven't taken a test. Like, if we get worse by tomorrow, we won't even be able to prepare properly for it. So tomorrow, I'm going to have to go early and go get myself tested and make sure that I'm fine so I can be able to teach these kids how to swim. But it's ridiculous that we go through this entire thing. And yeah, I'm vaccinated. I got my vaccines and everything, but it doesn't mean I can't contract it. It just makes it reduce my chance, and besides having that chance reduced, the overallness in the situation, well, besides having a reduced chance, I also apparently get affected less. Like, it hurts me less. Don't hurt me. Oh, they can stack. Which is, it's just crazy. Crazy to me. Oh, that won't work there because it blocks this bed. I think. You know, just right there in the middle. I got you both. Good. And it's just in my head, I'm just like, this makes no sense. It honestly don't. It's crazy. Alright. You guys do your voodoo magic and start spinning for me. What about the other guys? Where's my diamond boys? All right, you did refresh. Okay. You guys refreshed? Yeah, I don't have much more clay. All right, gold already. But it doesn't look like you're gonna give me more bricks, so let me see. Yeah, but my mind's just absolutely blown with how complicated everything has become. Like, it makes no sense. There's no need for it to be difficult, no need to give us problems, but yet they do. I don't understand why. I really don't have any more to give them. Well, I got a little bit here. Let's go ahead and go home. Put this up. Yeah, I got you. Now, I do have quartz, so I can make observers. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the observers and get a paper farm going. Like, foods here is good. So what do we need over there? We need a place for the villagers, and we need food. Or we really need is all these sugarcane working, because the sugarcane is gonna give us the paper for the stuff. I don't even remember what trade the guy has. I just know he has mending. Hopefully he can have us. I'll try to work on getting us a guy with Silk Touch and another guy with Fortune 3. And then I'd be pretty happy. Those are the 3 main books that I need. So I need 3 of those. I got my masons working. 4 masons should be good. The only thing is making sure we can get everything. So I think I need 4 farmers. So these farms are definitely going to have to work. Which they can't really work since I'm not in the area. But we'll see. Man, my room's starting to get pretty dang hot. Like, I should turn on the AC to make the sucker go. Alright. Where are my quartz? We got the quartz. I don't remember if we need any iron, so let me go ahead and grab some of that. Stone, I think it's a part of it. Let's see what you got for me. Nope. Did I ever take that one? No. Redstone would probably be important. An observer. Exactly. We'll need a lot. So, let me grab some of this. How many can I make? Just 9? What's holding me back? The cobble. It's not really that expensive, huh? What's holding me back now? More cobble. I should just get a stack of these. That should be a good start. Alright, so I need to get sand situation. I need to get water back in my life. We need pistons, and I can do it with regular pistons. So cobble. I don't think pistons require that. I know they need wood though. Am I crazy? Do I need an iron? Or a piston? Seems like it. How many can I make? 8? What's holding me back? The wood. Alright, I'm good on the iron. I need more cobble. Don't I have a little bit more iron in here that needs to be smelted down? I do. Looks like we're gonna have to do it. Okay, so we got ourselves a little start here. Do I have sand? How do I not have sand? Well, I heard the fire, and I'm gonna be honest, it made me kind of nervous. repeaters? How do we make a repeater again? I literally looked this up earlier. Can I do it like this? Ah, no. I know what I'm missing. I think I'm gonna have to get like a redstone chest. I'll probably make this one my redstone chest. Because I keep looking and I'm just done lost myself. I have some sticks. Alright, this is a good start. Stone is what I'm missing here. Alright, so we got some of the basic stuff going, so we're going to go ahead and try to make a sugar cane farm. Ooh, my fingers. I want sand though. I prefer putting the sugar cane on sand. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab a shovel. Let's go ahead and make one out of diamonds. Getting real tired of having to make it. So if I remember correctly, a desert's literally right across from us. Yeah, perfect. Now, after I go ahead and make this, the question would be, where are we putting it? What I do know is I definitely don't want to see this hole. I saw like a weird flower and I'm like, is that a mushroom? We got bunnies. We got everything. What's really killing me though is these potatoes. Once I do the switch, I can never go back. I need to keep it at the stake. I have quite a bit, so it's going to last for a while. But I got to make sure we're farming them. Now, a cactus farm will be done in the future. The thing about it is I don't really need it right now. Which doesn't mean anything, because if I need to die later, for whatever reason, I should have it. You know, it'd be really cool if you could make, like, cactus-style stuff. That wouldn't make much sense, would it? Unless you can make like leather from cactus, which would be a great alternative to not having access to like cows and stuff like that, to be able to make that stuff work. Boy. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a stack top off, and that should be plenty. You know, I made a butt ton of these observers, and I know I don't really need them. Or not now, at least. We don't need that many. Eventually we'll need, we'll probably end up using them all. What I do know is a kelp farm is something I'm going to be doing with that. Ouch. And after I get the sugarcane farm so we can get stuff for the emeralds, well, then a kelp farm is immediately necessary afterwards. And the thing is the kelp is what we're going to be using as fuel. So I'll need to try to think of something. I think that one I'm going to have to do massive and underground to really make it work. Because on another world that I did, the kelp farm wasn't huge, and it took forever to accrue any kelp that would be useful for anything. I also tried to make a bamboo farm, but the issue with the bamboo is it takes forever to grow on its own. You know what? I feel like these guys, like, look, they shouldn't take fall damage like that. They should have like a 15 drop, at least minimum or something, to fall damage. You know, I gotta say, it's crazy how you can see that bump on my head so clearly. Like, my mind's blown by seeing it. But Alright. Oop. Let's see, where are we going to put it? Here's pretty... or behind here? Maybe over there? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I kind of like it right here. Like here, it's sticking out of that, and just make it really tall and much skinnier. I think that's the better option here. Like right here. I like this idea right here. So first off, we got to think about it. I want it really tall rather than wide. Like that one's pretty wide, but that's because of like I want to try to get as much space as possible. Here, we don't really need water to push anything off. We just need for it to kind of go off. So let's see how we're going to design this. Like right here. Okay. So what I know is here we have to have water, and I'm going to do that with half slab. At this base, it'll be the sugar cane. We move up. That's gonna be the sugar cane block. This is be the piston block, and the observer is here. Sugar cane can only grow 3 blocks. So let's go ahead and get this sucker in place. And where is my boy? There it is. That is not the right way. There it goes. So this is how this is going to have to look. Sugar cane up. Now the question is, how many blocks wide? One, two, three. We do it like this. It'll go ahead and hit everything on this area once all the sugar cane, at least in the center, gets big. It needs to hold for a second and be able to pump everything out. Oh, I'm somewhat smart. I'm going to go ahead and grab those cobble half slabs because it's going to be a waste little thing that we can use, because I don't want to try to use any of these good stuff for that. Alright. Now, let's see. What I would love to do is see if this works with the redstone. Because it ain't a full block, so I'm not sure if it's going to be able to register properly. And that's the worry of this little moment right now. Yeah, exactly. So we need full blocks here. Let's see if that's going to work. Exactly. I still need the half slabs because that's where we're going to have the water log. right here. But do I want it to be cobble or do I want it to look something? No, cobble should be able to work. Because then we'll put just a nice looking block here than anything. But granted, actually we might not even go into this tower very often. So it might not even matter. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. My real worry though is if anything gets stuck on the blocks, which I don't want to happen. So we might need some flowing water anyways to try to bring it to the center and have them on each layer to ensure it doesn't get stuck. Okay, so let's keep trying this. You need to get chopped, my friend. And we can just do this repeatedly going up quite a bit. Now, let me think. It's getting dark. So, the thing is, do I want it to start at that level or do I want it to start higher up? I think I want it to start higher up. So, I'm going to have to tear all that down and do it even higher. The reason for that is I just want to go into the room and come down and just pick it up. Like, I don't want to have the need for it to, for me to go further down or go around and all that. So, let's go ahead and build it up further. I'm putting these potatoes away. Where was I putting food? In this one. Yeah. And I want it to be a nice squared shape. That's going to look nice aesthetically. So we'll be able to kind of get a good representation of how it's going to appear. And it'll match everything else. Like something cylindrical, I mean not cylindrical, very tiny horizontal. It'll be against what we kind of try to want to aim for. Oh boy. Ooh. That didn't kill him? So 3. I think that's good. Okay, so this is an idea. We got this. We're starting. Oh, wait. I moved the block over too much. I want it closer into the hill. I kind of wanted to be seated like this one was. Like that one is kind of. So let's go ahead and move it over a little bit more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always think things that are just, moved into the mountain or whatever, it looks a little nicer. It also gives me a chance to hide stuff easier. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have been counting a second ago, but I didn't. Now I need to make sure I have everything in place so I can properly think when I'm doing this. Okay. So we need to move it up. I need like everything in my hotbar. I don't need those for right now. Where's my food? Now this thing is looking like it's getting a lot bigger than I want it to be. How wide is this building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we bring this out one more. In here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, this one's going to be bigger. Okay, so we need to shrink this thing. Instead of making it a 5, make it by a 3. And just in case, I can always lower quite a bit of it as well. So I'll make the center a 3 by 3. I hope it doesn't like... It's so much nicer. So I can choose through other blocks, but it doesn't really choose through these half slabs, like you would think. Vominos, everybody, let's go. Let's get to this. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video tonight, the stream. Well, I hope you guys like, enjoy, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all on the next one. Adios.